Welcome everybody to a brand new video. A few uploads back, I talked about how I wanted to make a video talking about the whole Eminem Nick Cannon situation, but I sort of couldn't think of the video and I couldn't really think about what to say about the topic. But now it's advanced a little bit further, and I did say that if it advances even more, I might cover it. And it didn't advance in the sense that Eminem dropped a response or anything. It advanced in the sense that Nick Cannon dropped his third diss track on Eminem. Like, this guy is just so desperate for a response. He wants Eminem to fire back because he knows that when that happens, he's gonna get blown up so much bigger than he already is. I mean, it's kind of pathetic, honestly. This is Nick Cannon's third diss towards Eminem in the space of, like, what, less than a month? Now, I gotta give credit where credit is due. This third diss track that he dropped is definitely better than his first two. It's probably the best out of the three that he's dropped, but even then, it's still fucking whack. Like, the first one he dropped, the second one he dropped, they were both whack. But even this third one, even though it's the best one he's made so far, it's still pretty terrible. He called Eminem the KKK of this generation, which is just like, I don't know, I don't really see the correlation. I think that's a really stupid insult. I'm not gonna talk too much about the first two because honestly, they're so fucking bad that they're barely even worth mentioning. Besides the fact that he literally had to gang up with other rappers to try and go at Eminem, and even then, they barely had anything to say. He tried to make up some fake shit about Eminem in the first song, saying that he paid off a chauffeur or something because the guy had a video of him sucking dick. Like, on top of that, he was trying to put forward a song that Eminem made a long time ago, like literally before he even had any fans or anything. Eminem made a song called Foolish Pride, and it is a pretty racist song. I mean, yeah, Nick, okay, cool, you discovered this song that, like, we already knew existed for so long, and Eminem already apologized for it. Well, he sort of apologized for it. In the song, Eminem says that you shouldn't date black girls and all this stuff. You can tell in the song that he is really inexperienced with rapping, he is really young, and just being really stupid. And Eminem even addressed the song, saying that it was just really petty, and it was just this situation that he had with this girl, and it was really stupid. And I don't really hold it against Eminem too much. I mean, yeah, it's a stupid fucking song, but who cares? It's so long ago at this point. And I like the way he sort of took the criticism from that song. I believe he said something about it in Yellow Brick Road. Now, I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it was Yellow Brick Road. Yeah, so it was on Yellow Brick Road. In case you guys don't know, that song is a song off of Encore. Pretty terrible album. This is actually one of the songs that I kind of enjoy in the album. I actually like this song specifically for the hook, and the verses aren't that bad in my opinion. But in this track, which came out all the way back in 2004, Eminem addresses the song Foolish Pride. It's not like some secret. I don't want people to think that Nick Cannon just, like, revealed this song that Eminem has been hiding away. No, it's been pretty obvious that Eminem had this song out for a while, or people found out about it a long time ago, and, you know, it's kind of water under the rug at this point. Nobody even gives a shit. In the song, he says, I was supposed to dump her, but she dumped me for this black guy, and that's the last I ever saw or heard or spoke of the old foolish pride girl. But I've heard people say that they heard the tape and it ain't that bad, but it was. I singled out a whole race, and for that I apologized. I was wrong, because no matter what color a girl is, she's still a hoe. I like the way he twisted that, the way he sort of took those insults, because in the song he was saying, you know, don't date a black girl, you know, black girls are dumb and all that stuff, and he said that he apologizes for that because no matter what color she is, she's still a fucking hoe. It was pretty smart in my opinion. I think he handled the whole situation really well. This was back in the day when Eminem was way more offensive than he is these days, so a line like that really doesn't surprise me. But anyway, back onto the Nick Cannon tracks. This is the third one he's released so far, and they're all whack. In my personal opinion, I don't think Eminem should respond. I think Eminem maybe should poke fun at him and maybe like a future track or something, you know, just a few bars for him. But in terms of making a whole diss track towards Nick Cannon, I don't really know if that's a great idea. Now, don't get me wrong, I loved Kill Shot. I would love another Kill Shot level song from Eminem because I thought that that was one of the best songs he's ever recorded. But in all honesty, I think the reason Eminem responded to that is because Machine Gun Kelly's diss track, Rap Devil, was actually a pretty solid song. I'm not biased towards Eminem, or I probably am, but I'm not overly biased. I'm not like a crazy stan or anything like that. Or at least I try my best not to be. I try to be as unbiased as possible. But in terms of MGK's diss, I felt like that was actually a really solid track. I really enjoyed Rap Devil. I still listen to it here and there. It was a solid song, and in my opinion, it did warrant a response. But in terms of Nick Cannon, his diss tracks are fucking garbage. I mean, Eminem was making fun of him on Twitter. That's how bad they were. In my personal opinion, I don't think it warrants a response. I don't want Eminem to waste his time making a full track towards Nick Cannon, because we all know that Eminem would murder Nick Cannon in a rap beef. I mean, there's no way you can argue that Nick Cannon would ever win that. Eminem is just a whole nother beast when it comes to rap beefs. And also, Eminem is just on such a higher level compared to Nick Cannon. I don't think he should entertain this too much. I think he should just make fun of him on a few lines here and there in a few songs, but just leave it at that. Don't focus your entire time to making a diss track towards Nick Cannon. In my personal opinion, I think a better use of that time would be putting it towards your next project. Instead of Eminem wasting his energy on Nick Cannon, I'd rather he put that energy towards his next project and make sure that it's really good, or as good as he can possibly make it. Because the past few years haven't been all that great for Eminem. You know, he dropped Revival, which was a pretty bad project. I'm not even going to try and stunt or anything like that. Yeah, it was pretty terrible. I personally liked Kamikaze. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Kamikaze, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was a really solid project. I can understand why people don't like it. Some people say that he sounded bitter and all this stuff. While I do sort of see that, I don't think it affects the album too much. But regardless, I want Eminem to make his project the best it can possibly be. And entertaining a rap beef with Nick Cannon is just such a waste of time, in my opinion. Now, granted, if he does release something, if he does release a full diss track towards Nick Cannon, cool, but I mean, hopefully it's at least an entertaining song, something on the level of Kill Shot, or you don't even need to approach that, just something good. Just a good song is all we need. If he is going to waste his time making a track towards Nick, all I can hope for is that it's entertaining and that it's a good track that I can listen to for the long term. I hope that it has a good amount of replayability in the same way Kill Shot did. I still listen to Kill Shot to this day, and I just fucking love the track. I think it's great. So if he does something similar to that, then that's fine. But regardless, that's pretty much all I had to say about this topic. I just wanted to touch on it a little bit, and yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you smack the like button. If you want to stay up to date on my content, please be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so that you're notified when my videos go up. I'll have my last video in the corner. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.